Set to do battle on enemy turf. One of Orlando's and before we tip off here, it's time.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. All right, Greg, go back to your career a little bit now. Talk about some of your more memorable Christmas Day games.
Wow. You know, I think my most memorable was my first Christmas. Day game in 1996. We played in Chicago. Yeah, you know. I had a nice 27 against Scottie Pippen, but in fairness to Pip, he gave me 27 as well. So we kind of evened out.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got T.J. McConnell, Domantas Sabonis out there with Johnson. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's LeVert in at the 2. And for Orlando, Cam Reddish is out there with Suggs. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Wendell Carter. Pass to Suggs. The shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. LeVert outside. And here's McConnell. It's stolen away. And we're about a minute into the first. And Isaac, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Pass to Suggs. Inside, here's Carter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Johnson inside. He's against Isaac. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Suggs. Driving to the basket. Oh! Power is home! Oh, wow!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Suggs. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Ooh, poked away and stolen by McConnell. In transition, here come the Pacers.
LeVert's athleticism on full display as he makes great effort in the fast break.
Orlando trailing here. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Reddish. And here's Carter. He's marked by McConnell. There's the help with LeVert. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. From deep, Johnson. Can't hit that one. The Magic go the other way with it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Suggs, driving inside.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Pass to Johnson. Another one falls for Indiana.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Here's Suggs for three, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. McConnell passes to LeVert. Stolen by Carter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Cody Zeller, and he drops a first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Batadze's checked in for Zeller, and Brissett is subbed in for Sabonis. And so he makes both from the line. Indiana trailing here. Now McConnell. Now here's LeVert. Here's Batadze. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And here are the Magic now. Here's Suggs. He's got 7. Pass to Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
That free throw misses.
Carter Jr. at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's McConnell. Pass to Duarte. He goes up again. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Isaac outside. For 3. They get it back. Here's Suggs. Carter with it. He's marked by McConnell. McConnell with a steal. To the middle. Tipped. Pass to Batadze. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Suggs. To the paint. Here's Carter. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
No stopping Wendell Carter there. Powers past the defender and gets it to go.
For Indiana, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Here's Duarte. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to Isaac. Here he goes, and the dunk by Isaac.
How about the leaping ability of Isaac? When he's got a head of steam like that, he's a threat to jam it home every time.
Orlando foul.
A line change here for Orlando.
His first team foul. Substitution for your Magic.
Here's Brissett. Gets the 3 to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Fultz with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hey, from long range. Out to Powell. Shot clock at 6.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Pass to Duarte. To the inside. McConnell outside. The three from Craig. And Fultz pulls it down. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. .1:14 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Patadze. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
McConnell against Fultz. Here's Bay. Gets rebounded by Patadze. Patadze's got 5 rebounds tonight. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Powell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Duarte. Out to Craig. Pass to Duarte. 6 on the shot clock. McConnell against Fultz. They get it back. Here's Patadze. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Duarte. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pacers out in front. And the undrafted out of Arizona. But
it's all about just reading the way.
Brandy's always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. I mean, his father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
We've got Sadiq Bey, Norman Powell out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Jones in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Down low. Craig with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's McConnell. Rebound by the Magic. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Count it. And now a 3-point Orlando lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the 3-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down 3-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Gordon, he's checked in for Jones. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Zeller's checked in for Batadze. Sabonis comes in for Brissett. Johnson, he's checked in for Craig. And LeVert subbed in for McConnell.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Orlando?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Sabonis. Unable to get that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. The drive by Powell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Norman.
The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's LeVert. Gordon pulls it in. Orlando leading. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Well, Indiana shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Sabonis. He's covered by Bay. Clock at 6. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Now Fultz. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Pass to LeVert. Now Sabonis. Here's Zeller. Powell covers. Sabonis. The pass to LeVert. Here's Duarte. Inside. Here's Sabonis. And he gets the bucket. Sabonis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
Defended by Zeller. Outside Fultz. Out to Powell. Pass to Bay. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Duarte. And here's Sabonis. Pulls it. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And now it's just a 2-point Orlando lead.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Defended by Zeller. Takes it inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Bay, right side. To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
I think getting Gordon to operate in pick and roll sets is wise. He's got a big body, which can cause problems for the defense. And his rolls, because of his athleticism and good footwork, are terrific.
Back to Sabonis. Pass to LeVert. Fires the 3. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Karis LeVert, one of my favorite young players in the league. He's hard to guard because he's got a quick release, and he's very confident in his ability.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis is one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
Brissett's checked in for Indiana. Isaac against LeVert. Shoots over Isaac, and too long on the shot.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And the shot goes down. And the Magic lead by 6.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Suggs is checked in for Orlando.
Pacer substitution.
Sabonis finds McConnell. LeVert outside. That shot, no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Suggs. And he goes in for the dunk.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Isaac with it. Picked up by Craig. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Craig.
You know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul.
That one misses.
You got to be able to capitalize at the free throw line. They're really struggling with that this quarter.
The Pacers making a switch here. Batadze's checked in. Indiana trailing here. McConnell outside. Lets it go from 11. And the jumper is on the mark.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Carter. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
To the paint. Here's Batadze. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And here's LeVert for 3. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Reddish, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Now here's McConnell. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Isaac, the pass to Carter. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Left block shot on the way. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Carter's got 11 points.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Pass to McConnell. This one for 3. And so it's Orlando.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good action during the period, as it was just a...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Wendell Carter with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing. And, you know,
but it helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Domantas Sabonis out there with Johnson. Then it's O'Shea Brissett. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's LeVert in at the 2. Yep, that one's good. And the Magic lead by 15.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Count it.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Fultz against McConnell. Powell in the post. Out to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Bay from long range. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Zeller's checked in for Brissett. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Sabonis outside. Pass to Johnson.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Powell right side. Fultz with it. Back to Powell. Pass to Gordon. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
Pacers ball.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
McConnell passes to LeVert. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Johnson. Sabonis finds McConnell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Magic. Fultz has got 4 rebounds in the game. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Count it. Fultz has got 5.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
McConnell got a piece of it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Ryan, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. Right edge.
Yes, it's good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Outside Fultz. Pass to Powell. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Pacers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Poke loose. Here we go. All alone. Defended by Zeller. Gordon outside. Drives to the hoop. Tries it from 19. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Gordon. Powell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
LeVert outside. 13 feet out. They grab their own miss. Here's Zeller. Blocked. McConnell against Fultz. Pass to Gordon. It's LeVert on the wing. 9 points in the game. And down it goes. 2 points.
And LeVert showing how confident he is in his jumper. He's got a nice soft release and is a very skilled guard.
Fultz passes to Bay. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack on a slick feed. And the Magic lead by 17.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
He's guarded by Sabonis. Carter on the wing. Pass to Reddish. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Pacers shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Duarte. Now Zeller. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. It doesn't go for him.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And that one drops. Reddish has got 6 points.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's McConnell. Basket's good.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Suggs. Going inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. Puts it up from 12. That one rolls around and rims out for Orlando. They've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Isaac. The Pacers pull it in. Batadze's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. To the wing, right side. Back to Jones. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 21. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor. There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's off on the first. LeVert's checked in for Indiana. Good on the second one. 1:15 left in the third. Pass to Reddish. Here's Suggs. Here's Jones. Isaac outside. Clock at 6. Crafty move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on T.J. McConnell.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For Orlando, number 35. At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
LeVert, right side.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Suggs. He's marked by McConnell. Isaac for three. He drops it from range. Isaac's got 8 points.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's LeVert. Tries again. Bitadze can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Can't cash it in from close range. From deep. And that's not going to go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been. And a worthy candidate. Take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suggs is out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Jones in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game, not a wrestling match. Freedom of movement is an important part of that, and it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining in my opinion. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Back to Craig. Pass to Brissett. LeVert goes against Powell. McConnell with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for McConnell.
At the line for the Pacers, DJ.
And so McConnell nails them both.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Bay from long range. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
McConnell left side. Here's Bitadze. Over Jones. Jones grabs the board. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Bay with it. Working on Bitadze. Bay, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Fultz against McConnell. And there's the drive. Count that bucket. McConnell's got 9 points now in the second half.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Fultz against McConnell. Pass to Powell. To the middle. That shot off. So Indiana will take it the other way. McConnell goes in. The layup off target. Orlando has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Jones. Powell outside. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people, and I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. McConnell against Fultz. Bay outside. The Magic need to put one up here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Bay. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Primo. Out to Sabonis. Over Gordon. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Well, he's so well-rounded in his game. Sabonis is terrific at finding opportunities to score from there.
Here's Suggs. Bay outside. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an off-season change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in mid-season, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Primo. Over Suggs. Indiana again missing. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And here's Isaac. Now here's Carter. Beyond the arc. Holiday grabs the miss. Here's Knox. Uses the glass on the layup.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Suggs. Isaac outside from deep. The shot that time not on target. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Suggs. Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. Do you think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, BA. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie. But I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
Here's Primo.
2 minutes.
Pass to Knox. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson Earl. He's checked by Carter. Oh, nice D from Carter. And Isaac, here we go. And the dunk by Isaac.
You know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter. Takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Here's Primo. Pass to Holiday. from behind the arc. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's Orlando. They're on an 18-6 run.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Suggs.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Justin Holiday is one of the 3 Holiday brothers playing in the NBA. Clark, what's really interesting, all 3 have different stories.
Major different stories, but the same DNA. Great DNA as basketball players and young men. Justin is 6'6", undrafted out of college, played abroad before making it to the NBA, and plays with a hunger that is born of his struggles to get to the league. Then you look at Drew, the preeminent two-way guard in the league, and Aaron, a 6'0" scoring guard. How about that, a 6-foot scoring guard? One thing they have all in common, though, great competitors and great guys.
Here's Suggs. To the paint. Here's Carter. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Primo. Back to Holiday. Offline. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.